Well, the first thing you should do if you're injured is to seek treatment. Also, you should remember that you shouldn't be giving any statements to anyone until you discuss your case with an attorney. Well, if you feel it wasn't your fault, then you should see a lawyer. The policeman obviously wasn't there usually when the accident happened, and he's taking statements from different people to determine fault. And if you think it wasn't your fault, your lawyer will send out investigators and try to follow up and establish liability. In Indiana, there's a 2-year statute of limitations that applies to most accidents, and you should immediately contact a lawyer to discuss how long you have to take action. It's always a free initial consultation at Harper and Rogers. You can feel free to come in, discuss your accident, and there will be no initial fee. Normally, we start by having the accident investigated, even though it might appear clear-cut on the police report. If for some reason you do decide to pursue a lawsuit, it may be a couple years before you get into court, and witnesses have a tendency to forget what they saw and so forth. So we get out and get statements and take a look how it happened. Then our next step is we gather all your medical records and your lost wage records. And if you are injured to the extent that there's going to be future treatment, we get in contact with your doctor and document that. And then once we get all this information together, we sit down with you and discuss making an initial demand on the insurance company, and we provide all this documentation to them in order to get them to make an offer. Obviously, if they don't make an offer, the role your lawyer plays is filing a lawsuit and pursuing that lawsuit on your behalf. Because you should go in and see a lawyer and have a lawyer go over the case with you and give you some advice on whether that lawyer thinks that's a good offer or not. Many times I talk to people that have received an offer and I advise them to take it based on what they're telling me about the case and the amount of damages they have. But sometimes those offers are not nearly enough, and so it doesn't hurt anything to take a few minutes to go in and talk to a lawyer, usually at no charge with most law firms, and get an opinion on what that case is worth. At Harper and Rogers, we handle all types of accidents, industrial, auto, motorcycle, semi-accidents, any type of accidents we handle.